This is a public service announcement.
Hi, I'm Dr. Russell Flatberger, and if you were caught in the most recent bioterrorist attack, you may be in trouble. A deadly disease called anthrax infected many targets. If you suspect you have been exposed to anthrax, then I recommend you see a doctor immediately, because if you know that you have a disease, then you can treat it. However, if you don't, you'll be like this young man.
Help me.
This young man has been infected, and he shows many symptoms. Let's face it, he's probably going to die. You don't want to be him. Trust me. Sorry, Ramsey. You lived a good life.
Why are you just standing there?
This disease comes in a few disgusting forms, one being cutaneous anthrax. The symptoms of this form are the following: raised itchy bumps, resembling an insect bite that quickly develops into a painless sore with a black center, and swelling of the sore in nearby lymph glands. A cutaneous anthrax infection enters your body through a cut or other sore on your skin. If you experience any of these, you should see a doctor immediately. I mean, it's common sense though. Just see your doctor.
That's why I'm here. Come on. Like, help me.
I'm not a real doctor.
What?
I'm just a man who looks like a doctor. Wait, are we still recording this?
Yes, sir, we are still recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, another form of this disease is gastrointestinal anthrax. The symptoms of this disease are nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, headache, loss of appetite, fever, and in the later stage of this disease, bloody diarrhea, sore throat, difficulty swallowing, and a sore neck. This form can be caused by eating undercooked meat from an infected animal. Do not hesitate to see a doctor if you're experiencing any of these symptoms. Again, this should be common sense. I'm not even a doctor. I know that you should go see one.
Hey, the city's overcrowded with poor people. Not all of us can afford a doctor. Come on.
Another form of this disease is inhalation pulmonary anthrax. The symptoms of this form are flu-like symptoms such as sore throat, mild fever, fatigue, and muscle aches, which may last a few hours or days, mild chest discomfort, shortness of breath, coughing up blood, and painful swallowing. Oh, and I forgot to mention nausea. This can be caused by breathing in anthrax spores. This is the most fatal and rare anthrax infection you can get. Recently, drugs were made available for this, although you still have a 50-50 chance of living if you have developed symptoms and use the drugs.
So what do I do?
See a real doctor. I'm trying to give a public service announcement here.
Hey, here's a great idea. Instead of warning us, how about you help me? You know, the one person who has anthrax right now?
I am helping you. I'm just warning you about the dangers of this disease, and that you should go see a doctor right away. Okay, the last of these types of anthrax is injection anthrax. This one is also rare and is caused by injecting heroin into your system. To avoid it, just don't do heroin. But I know many of you will. So here's what to look for. Redness around the injection site, and significant swelling, which ends up turning into, shock, multiple organ failure, meningitis. Ah yes, meningitis. I know a guy who died from meningitis. The good news is, anthrax is not contagious as the common cold. So being here with John means that I probably won't get sick.
Now, how is that good news? Come on.
Well, it's news for me and people all around the world who have not yet been infected. But this disease is quite serious. Infected water and food can spread this disease like wildfire. Ciprofloxacin and doxycycline can destroy the activated spores that enter your body. Please see a doctor immediately if you even think you have this disease. Don't let this disease control your life for the short while you have it, until you probably die.
This has been a public service announcement. glass case back there.
No, it's all.
Is this sweep shy? Hey. Hey.
Alright guys, I'm doing this or what?
I'm Dr. Russell Flatberg, and I'm here to tell you about my kids. You know, there was this one day where my girl walked up to me. She was like, "Hi, Dad," or "Hey, Dad, how did I get my name?" I'm like, "Well, that's simple, Rose. A rose fell on your head, and that's why I named you Rose." And then my other daughter walks up to me. She's like, "Dad, how did I get my name?" I'm like, "Well, that's simple, Daisy. A daisy fell on your head, and that's why I named you Daisy." And my son walks up to me. "Oh, hey, Brick.